Here most say the mandragoras are a nasty lot, but I ping the odds to farmers and provisioners all realm over. Let me tell ye, friend, that ain't the least of it. Putting their fellow fronts in their ladders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous black gods are a far grander scheme, the revolution. Madness, you say? Take a ferry to the Isle of Umbra and see with your own eyes. A veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. You must have found a fellow with a deep expression. I could swear I've seen his face somewhere before. Bugger me if it ain't the undead overlord what fancies himself a gentleman, Inspector. Which would make you... Aye, could it be? The adventurer what bested the thief and duelist in single combat? Yes. Well, bugger me and call me Inspector. Tell me, is it true that the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose croak could split the heavens? But that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't need this revolution in the bud. I mean that literally. As we speak, the mandragoras are planning to sell a whole army of their own kind in the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing a whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved today, but I've not matched wits with this sentient plant life before. This should prove exhilarating. To the Isles of Umbra. Let me tell you about the shifting altars of Ooze Nair with the Mandragora squad. Friend, my pursuit of the Mandragoras has led me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be down here, or somewhere. Commence the Mandragoras. Yes. The Mandragoras encountered. Sensing weakness in the realm following the calamity, the 5 rogue vegetables, well technically 4 and a fruit, have risen up to rid the land of all meat, including you. Cool out the Mandragoras before their averted insurgents gain steam. Oh, I grew big. Well, technically aren't tomatoes and eggplants both fruits? So there should be 2 fruits. Whatever. Come on, gather around me. Okay, I can't freeze them. Unfortunate. Mandragora slain! You're gonna be okay there, Hildibrand? Impeccably fought, my friend! I only wish I had seen the battle with my own eyes! You may go on to go to so I shall be along as soon as I extricate myself. How did you get here so fast? I literally teleported here. What do you mean you sprinted here? Your turn! I feared you might end up a tasty snack for a crazed head of cabbage. Foodstuff pilfer from the shores and Costa del Sol. The stolen foodstuffs! You've saved my hide today. Oh, but I must see if these purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Guguremu is quite particular about his seasonings. Ooh, can I come too? I never seen a purple dragon pepper before. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it is time we return to the case. Now, there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Caw! The peppers have changed color! What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of our disguise as our many-faced foe? A gentleman must needs investigate. A striking shade of blue, quite far from purple that Master Lewinhot described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate. But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue or a bluish purple. The two colors are really quite similar when you think about it. These peppers have a most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. Ooh. Ha! The charade is up! After the man! It is I suspected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu, the fiend must be brought to justice! You can run, but you cannot... hide. Aha! If you thought you could outsprint this Manderville man, you were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, an untold crime against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildibrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest. Done in by a snipper, a fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let us see what lies behind the mask. Not so done after all. Oh, where am I? Who are you? Oh no, he has amnesia. Nashu, quick, use your explosives. Ha! Playing the fool avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence. But should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. Wait! I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella, and then... Miss Arabella! I must find her at once! Oh, my head. It would seem that this man wears no mask. This is a true Lewinhart. I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Winepole when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant he turned on me. I felt desperate to defend myself, even managed to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. There is still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtlessly already assumed a new identity. And yet he could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had the time to thoroughly research his new target. Most importantly, we now know that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. We need simply return to Costa del Sol and examine the hands of all present. All hands on deck, you say? An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewinhart back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. I have found you, little ones. Let me guess. You seethe with anger at those that took from you what was yours. Then it would appear our goals are in accord. Make for Costa del Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. The game is afoot, inspectors. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball? Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? You must return to the estate at once. Oh, Lewin, always the warrior. Your concern is touching, but I am a grown woman grown. Besides, I just wanted to see the flowers. Lovely though these flowers may be, they are as unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildibrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Please, call me Hildy. The pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of a many-faced thief true? I fear they are, Miss Arabella. But still your gentle heart, for as long as Hildibrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Manderville name. The gods smile on me indeed, send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion. And yet, you seem pensive, my lady. Is something the matter? To tell you the truth, the marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Vance. Why, I have not even met him. He sent me this class as a betrothal gift, a treasure for my treasure, wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is, it might as well be a golden shackle. Miss Arabella, you must not say such things. An arranged marriage to a youth you have not even met? Unconscionable! Father says that this marriage must happen, that is for the future of the family trade. Spoken like a true old Dan. But if I may be bold, my lady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though as a servant rather than son. You may think of father a cold and miserly man, but to me, he is the man who gave me the warmth and hope where I had none. I will learn to love Vance, if that will make father happy. You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days. If I were to spend another hour with you, I'm like to lose my wits. But anyway, we should return to Costa del Sol and see how the inspector's investigations fares. I, as well, must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends. We've not a moment to lose, friend. The time of our final confrontation with the fiend is nigh. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity, but have no fear. Upon our return to Costa del Sol, I shall employ the time-tested Manderville art of parley to cut through the fiend's flimsy facade. This is an art that I would impart to you as well, friend, though there will be time enough for that once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is safe. No doubt it will prove as invaluable in your ventures as it has in my investigations. Or, failing that, serve to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. But I digress. A gentleman must away to Costa del Sol. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Nashu, Miss Ellie, come with me! Inspector Briarden, I have seen to the Maiden safely, and Miss Arabella will be along soon. How fares your investigation? I have canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hands. How can this be? The thief must be somewhere. Miss Arabella just left her estate, I hear. I suppose we'll find out soon enough if her beauty is truly a match for our own. There's no time. Without the thief in custody, we cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. But Inspector, Vance and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence. That is nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the Inspector here will think of something. Me? What do you propose? You're the expert at creating diversions. Can't you just knock something over, blow something up or the like? You know, like you always do. Inspector Briarden, I knew the day that would come you would recognize my many talents. Worry not about Master Vance. Yes, for the sake of the Maiden, a gentleman will do what must needs be done. The poor sop lacks even the wits to know when he's being insulted. Now to the task at hand, we must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. Not far from here are the servants' quarters. There should be a change of clothes lying about. Perfect, Green. Find some suitably ordinary garb and deliver it to Miss Arabella outside the gates. I shall proceed with the investigation. And we got like 3 people wearing gloves with us right now. Has the Lapis Maiden arrived yet? I simply must look upon her beauty for myself. Servant's garb, you say? I much prefer what you're wearing, but we certainly have enough rags to go around. Here you go. Do with them as you will. Greetings, friend. Oh? What is this you have for me? Servant's garb. Sewn in a competent fashion by a reasonably talented tailor using materials of a satisfactory quality, these garments have been kept in acceptable shape and more than likely commanded an average to fair price at market. Servant's garb? But why? Miss Arabella, with a thief at large, the risk of letting you be seen is too great. Change into these clothes and promise that you will not leave my sight. But the ceremony! My father will be furious and Lord Vance! We are dealing with a man who tried to blast me to the heavens. Yes, it was definitely him that tried to blast you into the heavens. Definitely. And almost succeeded. You can't exercise enough caution. As for the ceremony, I have entrusted the matter to a certain gentleman. You need only concern yourself with your own safety. We should do as the inspector says, Miss Arabella. Your life is more important than this marriage, or whatever profits your father stands to gain from it. Lewin, if father heard you say such things... I should have said them long ago. In not doing so, I have put your life in danger. Besides, we have not one but 2 skilled inspectors on the case. It will not be long until the fiend is brought to justice. Very well. I shall retreat to the carriage. Pray wait for me there. Here. Here, there. Difference of location. My apologies for the delay. What should I do with my banquet dress, Inspector? Green, bring Miss Arabella dressed to that bumbling Inspector. I dare not speculate as to how he intends to see to his task, but I would imagine he requires all the help he can get. Now, let us return before the festivities begin. Ah, you return. Me? I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Vance at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? I was told to give this outfit to you. An expertly tailored dress, certain to make your eyes bulge and hearts stop. Why, this is Miss Arabella's dress! I must admit to some confusion as to what to do with it. But worry not, I shall take it into safekeeping. And with that I must attend to Master Vance before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend. I assure you that Inspector Briarden and I have the situation entirely under control. Why not find yourself a seat and enjoy the festivities? Curses! How am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about? Friends, family, business associates, it is an honor and pleasure to welcome one and all to Costa del Sol for today's feast, co-hosted by the Bruguera Consortium and the East Aldenal Trading Company. We trust that you've been enjoying fine food, fine spirits, and profitable conversation. Lapis Maiden, if even half the tales of her beauty are true, Van's the luckiest bastard in the realm. The Alto Noto, Sainana, honored guests, it is a great pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son, Vans, the future chair of the Bruguera Consortium, to Arabella, the daughter of Master Kuguremu of the East Aldenal Trading Company. The couple would exchange their eternal vows here today, that the happiness that is theirs may usher in a new era of prosperity for one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden whose beauty minstrels will sing of for ages to come. Damn you, Hildibrand Mandeville, you had one job! She's beautiful. What a rabble expecting otherwise? She is my bride after all. Oh, those arms do not look like Arabella's. My lady, they say your beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we are wed, you will want for nothing. Pray, give your hand unto me. My sun and stars, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. I am yours and shall be forevermore, Hildebella. Oh. What have you done with my bride, you cross-dressing deviant? Not quite I had intended, but I suppose it serves our purposes. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildibrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have but assumed the Maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend who would take aim at her life. The fiend who now lies defenselessly before me. The game is up, Vans, or shall I call you by another name? The Thief of Many Faces. Me, the thief? Are you mad? It appears that my masterful deductions have proved beyond the grasp of your mind. Very well, allow me to elucidate. While there is not a soul in the realm who has not heard of the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty, there are but 2 men here in Costa del Sol who had gazed upon her lovely visage before today. Her father, Guguremu, and her steward, Lewinhart. As you yourself admitted on multiple occasions, Master Vance, you were to have your first glimpse of your bride-to-be today. Considered in this light, would you not say your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? Who else could see through my ingenious disguise? Who could know at a glance that I was not the fair maiden? None save you, ye of 1,000 faces. I mean, the logic is there, yes, but... And anyone else with half their wits about them. you make a mockery of my wedding day? Gods, arrest that pervert at once, lock him up in jail, and throw away the key. Arabella! Oh, thank the gods you're safe. Come with me quickly, there's a dangerous madman about. Wait a minute. You're not supposed to know what she looks like. A glove on his right hand. Could it be? Ha 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 ha! The man is a fool, but it would have behooved you to listen to him. Alas, you did not, and what's yours is now mine. That's the thief! Stop wasting time with that imbecile and arrest him! It's the Mandragoras. You came all this way for me. You love me. You really, really love me. Oh, Hildibrand. How do you get there so fast? The tension is most flattering, but I have taken what I came for. And now I must away, my lords, my ladies, till we meet again. I hear that the real Vans was found bound and gagged in the storage room. Truly, Miss Arabella, I am sorry. For what, my lady? The banquet was far more exciting than I ever could have hoped for. Vance and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. But perhaps it's for the best. I would find my own way to make father happy, by living my life as I would live it. It is you, Inspector Hildibrand, who taught me this lesson. For the love of God, somebody find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief's challenge said he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue. Yet in the end, he took only her necklace. Now that you mention it, Master Guguremu told you about the clasp when it first arrived. Engraved with the mark of the Sun Goddess, it is one of the most treasured pieces from the Bruguiere collection, known as many as Azima's Virtue. The Maiden's Virtue indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. But they already know that a card's coming their way. Ouch. Over here, Inspector. It says, made you look. Ow. The fiend plays us for fools. Give that to me at once. When next we meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. If nothing else, it appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Still, we must ever be on guard. The fiend attempted murder once. He may very well do so again. Yes, it was definitely the thief that tried that. Verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of thousand faces. You sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words, when next we meet, you will be mine. Yes, it was a phantom thief who was to blame for that bomb. Truly, verily, indubitably the phantom thief. Most certainly. Huh? Parley minigame now available. You have unlocked a Parley minigame. Entertain yourself as many a Manderville man has come before you by opening the toy chest in any inn room. Next time on Hildibrand. To the victor goes a priceless treasure, while the smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Are 8 legs better than 2? Can a Manderville man triumph over terrors and win the day? Hildibrand return in the Colosseum Conundrum. The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. Wait, it's a real key and a figurative one? At the same time? Not even possible. I guess we'll find out next time.